Stop everything. What I'm about to tell you will shake the foundations of the NFL, an unprecedented move so explosive, so secretive, it's being called by insiders the deal of the decade. You're witnessing history in the making, but here's the truth. What's happening behind the scenes right now is beyond anything the league has seen in recent memory. This isn't just a rumor. It's a clandestine operation involving top brass from multiple franchises, high-stakes negotiations, and a player whose name is being whispered in hushed tones in NFL circles as the missing piece. Sources close to the situation have just confirmed something huge, something that could redefine the Atlanta Falcons' entire future. The phones are ringing off the hook in the Falcons' front office. Secret meetings are underway in undisclosed locations. Private jets have been dispatched under tight security, and every intel leak has been carefully curated to keep this under wraps. But behind that veil of secrecy, the tension is palpable. This is a deal so seismic, so game-changing, it could be announced within the next 48 hours or even sooner. And here's the kicker, this player. He's not just a placeholder, he's not a stopgap. He's a game-changer, a true supernova who can tilt the entire NFL landscape with a single move. Forget the rumors of quarterback upheavals or offensive line upgrades. This is about a superstar, an elite talent, a defensive force whose name is etched into the fabric of the league. But I won't reveal it yet. No, my sources tell me they want to keep the shock factor, to let the anticipation build to deafening levels. This is a secret so well guarded that the league's top insiders are biting their nails, whispering in covert conversations about the opportunity of a lifetime, a move that could send ripples through the NFL for years to come. The front office of the Falcons. They are counting on you to be the first to know, because what's happening now is more than a trade. It's an upheaval of all norms, a strategic masterstroke that's been meticulously planned for months. But who is this player, and why now? Let me take you behind the curtain, because what's unfolding is a saga of cunning, ambition, and pent-up determination. It's about a franchise desperate to re-establish dominance, making a move so bold that rivals are already scrambling in panic mode. The suspense is thick. Who is this mysterious figure? And what does he bring to Atlanta? Trust me, by the end of this, you'll realize that what's happening here is nothing short of historic, a true turning point in NFL history. Now, brace yourself. The next chapter will blow your mind, because what I'm about to reveal will change everything you thought you knew about this offseason, about the Falcons, and about the player whose name is about to become the league's new household word. But first, let's set the stage. The Atlanta Falcons, a franchise in flux, reeling from a turbulent 2025 season that left fans restless and critics skeptical. They're at a crossroads, stuck in a cycle of mediocrity, with their defense painfully lacking that elite spark, missing that one piece to turn a decent team into a relentless playoff contender. They have weapons, no doubt: Bijan Robinson, Drake London, Kyle Pitts, the core of a potentially explosive offense. But what they've been missing is a lockdown safety, a veteran presence, a game winner who can anchor the secondary, turn the tide of a game with a single play, and elevate this team from pretenders to contenders. And where have they been looking? Behind the scenes, in covert meetings that you and I aren't supposed to hear about. Private jet flights to undisclosed locations, encrypted calls between executives, clandestine visits to player facilities. They've been searching for months for someone who can bring championship pedigree, versatility, and leadership, someone who can instantly change the perception of their back end. And then they found HIM. Yes, the player whose name is about to be etched into NFL lore. A name that in just a moment you'll realize is the missing link. That player, Ji'Ayir Brown. Yes, absolutely, Ji'Ayir Brown, the gritty, fierce safety currently starring for the San Francisco 49ers. The same guy who's been rising meteoric in the league, showcasing incredible versatility, sideline-to-sideline range, and a nose for the ball that makes quarterbacks think twice before throwing in his direction. But why Brown? Why now? And what makes him the perfect fit for the Falcons' grand plan? Stay tuned, because I'm about to take you deep inside the locker room, the negotiation tables, and the minds of NFL's sharpest strategists. This is more than a simple trade rumor. This is a calculated move with huge implications for the NFC, the AFC, and probably the entire league. Now let me break down who Ji'Ayir Brown really is, What makes him a superstar, a game changer? At just 25, Brown has already established himself as one of the league's most dynamic safeties. In 2025, he played a total of 17 games, starting every single one. Remarkable durability considering he's battled injuries, including a nagging hamstring that kept him out of the crucial divisional playoff against Seattle. Despite that, he amassed 76 tackles, 44 solo along with 2 interceptions, 1 forced fumble, and 6 pass deflections. His stats don't just speak to his talent, they scream versatility and high-impact play. King of the secondary, Brown's game film shows a player with exceptional instincts, reading quarterbacks like an open book, swooping in for interceptions, and providing support against the run with relentless pursuit. His tackling is relentless, his coverage skills are blue chip, and his leadership qualities, off the charts. He's a player who elevates those around him, a true difference maker. And what about contract? Well, he signed a 4-year rookie deal worth approximately $5.39 million with a signing bonus of about $924,000. His deal runs through 2026, meaning the Falcons could acquire him as an immediate starter without long-term commitments, or they could negotiate an extension if they believe he's the franchise cornerstone. His market value is skyrocketing, especially after the 2025 season, when he outperformed expectations and drew praise from NFL analysts and coaches alike. Why is Brown the perfect fit for Atlanta? Think about it, a young, versatile safety with playoff experience who can anchor the secondary and provide that elite edge the Falcons desperately need. Their defense struggled in 2025, ranked in the bottom third against the pass. Bringing in Brown would instantly upgrade their secondary, giving them a true ball hawk, a disruptive force, someone who can help turn games around with just one play. His ability to line up as a free safety or a strong safety means Stefanski would have the flexibility to deploy him exactly where he's needed most. But here's where it gets even more intense. NFL insiders are whispering that the Falcons' interest in Brown isn't just about his on-field talent. It's about his potential to become a franchise icon. They see him as a cornerstone, a guy who can be a building block in their revamped defense for the next decade. And with Stefanski known for his offensive philosophy, the addition of a defensive leader like Brown could provide the perfect complementary force. Now imagine the impact. A secondary that can clamp down on the NFL's best receivers, a safety tandem of Brown and Xavier Watts, and a defense that's finally capable of holding opponents under 20 points consistently. That's the vision Atlanta's brass has been working toward, a championship-caliber team that can compete with the elite NFC powers. And behind the scenes, the whispers say that NFL authority figures are already validating the Falcons' interest, calling Brown a perfect fit for their rebuild and a potential franchise-defining acquisition. Some say the deal has been close to finalization, with rival teams trying to swoop in and block it, adding even more drama to the saga. The money, they're prepared to push all in, offering incentives and performance bonuses that make Brown's head spin. Imagine clauses that reward playoff success, Pro Bowl selections, and even Super Bowl victories. The Falcons' GM. They're calling him a strategic genius, working tirelessly in the shadows, orchestrating what could be one of the most audacious trades in NFL history. They've analyzed every angle, cap implications, locker room chemistry, future draft picks, and they're ready to strike with precision. The emotional reaction from the coaching staff, electric. They know that landing Brown could be the catalyst that transforms their entire franchise trajectory. But let's dive deeper into how this move makes sense financially and schematically. Brown's projected salary cap hit for 2026, around $1.5 million, an absolute bargain for a player of his caliber. The Falcons could easily fit him under their cap, especially if they part ways with aging veterans or restructure contracts. His style of play perfectly complements Stefanski's aggressive, ball-hawking defensive schemes. Think about the potential next season. Brown paired with A.J. Terrell, commanding the secondary and forcing turnovers at a historic rate. It's a front that could strike fear into the league's biggest offenses. This trade isn't just about adding a player. It's about sending a message about declaring that the Falcons are back, that they're willing to do whatever it takes to win now. The next 48 hours will be crucial, a turning point that could see Brown in a Falcons jersey leading a defensive revolution. So I ask you, are you ready for the biggest NFL move of 2026? Are you prepared to witness a franchise rewriting its destiny? Because what's happening right now isn't just a transaction, it's a seismic shift, a bold declaration of intent. And when this deal drops, it will be remembered for decades. Remember this moment, because what I'm about to reveal is just the beginning. The league's most explosive secret is about to come to light. Stay locked in, stay alert, because the NFL's future is about to be rewritten in a way you've never imagined. But don't just stand there. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like, and ring the bell. You want to be the first to know when this game-changing trade finally goes down, right? The league's biggest secret is about to explode. Are you ready to witness history? Because trust me, what's coming will leave you speechless. And the next move? Well, it's coming in less than 2 days. Keep your eyes peeled, because this is only the beginning. This is the moment where legends are made. And you, my friend, are about to be front and center at the absolute epicenter of NFL history.